Hello everyone, welcome to India Today Global. It is Wednesday evening in the Indian capital, and at this hour, we bring you the top stories from around the world. Beginning with the fresh developments from the Israel-Hamas war. Despite global condemnation, Israel has intensified its assault in Rafah. At least 29 Palestinians have been killed in two separate attacks in the last 24 hours. IDF tanks have reportedly reached the center of Rafah. This comes after the United States said Israel did not cross the red line with Rafah attack, and it will not change its policy towards the country. Continuing with the Gaza war, the temporary pier constructed by the US military to transport aid into Gaza has broken apart. According to Pentagon, there is a need to remove the platform from its current location on the Gaza coast over 48 hours and will have to be taken to the Israeli port of Ashdod. The repair work is expected to take over a week. As intense battle continues in Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin has issued a warning to the West about escalating tensions in the war. He said constant escalation can lead to serious consequences. This comes after French President Emmanuel Macron said Ukraine should be allowed to target specific Russian military sites using its weapon. Now time for some election news from the United Kingdom. A recent Sky News poll shows Rishi Sunak's Conservative Party continues to struggle to gain approval of voters. Rishi Sunak's early elections bid did not result in a rebound in polls, as Labour is leading 27 points ahead of the Tories in the race for number 10. Moving to another election story. Voting is underway in South Africa's high-stake election that is likely to produce a coalition government. People are voting to elect National Assembly and state legislatures. 400 parliament seats are up for grab and over 23,000 polling stations have been set up across the country. 70 parties are vying for votes, with the key players being African National Congress, Democratic Alliance and Economic Freedom Fighters. North Korea has been accused of sending balloons filled with trash across the border to South Korea. Around 200 floating bags were detected in South Korea, according to the country's Joint Chiefs of Staff. Seoul said North Korea's actions clearly violate international law and seriously threaten the safety of our citizens. This comes after the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said the current situation requires bolstering up the war deterrence in every way. The North Korean leader made the statement during his visit to the Academy of Defense Sciences to mark its 60th anniversary. United Arab Emirates President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan is on a two-day visit to South Korea. UAE and South Korean leaders signed a comprehensive economic partnership pact. This makes UAE the first Arab country to sign a free trade deal with Seoul. Meanwhile, death toll has risen to over 51 in India and Bangladesh. After Cyclone Remal lashed the area with torrential rainfall and heavy winds, India's northeastern state of Mizoram has been hit the hardest, with landslides killing 27 alone in the state.